This man is about to become the first person in history to walk a path around the Earth. And after 27 years of walking, he is now on the final stretch. Carl Bushby began his journey from Chile in 1998, and he planned to walk all the way back to the UK without breaking two rules. First, he couldn't use any form of transportation, and second, he couldn't return home until he arrived there on foot. It's a miracle that somehow he managed to make it through the three major challenges. The first challenge was the Darien Gap, a remote, roadless stretch of jungle often considered the most dangerous in the world, not only because it's full of deadly animals, swamps, and smugglers, but also because when he passed through, Colombia was a war zone. The next time he should have died was when he tried to walk from the US to Russia across a frozen bridge known as the Bering Strait. It took him 14 days of walking and swimming through freezing temperatures, and at one point, he was swept 80 kilometers north. Yet somehow, he didn't die and made it to the other side. However, upon reaching Russia, he was detained for several weeks, and they actually wanted to sentence him to 5 years in prison. Fortunately, he was eventually released. As soon as he began his journey across Asia, the 2008 financial crisis struck, and he lost several key sponsors. Things became so difficult that he said there were days when he had no food. But when he reached the edge of Asia, he faced his greatest challenge yet, the Caspian Sea problem. To walk across it, he would either have to go through Russia or Iran, neither of which were good options. In fact, he spent over a year in Turkmenistan just trying to figure out a way forward. And when he realized the only way to move on was to swim across. For the next 31 days, he swam over 300 kilometers across the Caspian Sea, becoming the first person ever to do so. After overcoming that obstacle, he continued through Azerbaijan, Turkey, and then just 2 months ago in 2025, he officially stepped into Europe. Over the course of nearly 3 decades, this man has walked through wars, pandemics, the invention of the smartphone, the launch of the International Space Station. He has missed it all. He's been walking for so long that his final destination is the very place he left from. What if they made a movie about this man's life?